This episode is brought to you in part by Hybrid Light. Durable, environmentally friendly, and guaranteed for life. Visit hybridlight.com. And Sheffield Financial. Specialized equipment financing for work, play, and everything in between. Visit sheffieldfinancial.com. Hey guys, I'm here today in the beautiful state of Missouri with my friends from Blue Bend Outdoors. Gary, love for you to meet them.
Hey guys.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you so very much for having us, guys.
Sir.
We're here in southern Missouri, and I tell you, this is a mecca for duck hunting. I couldn't wait to get up here. I got my buddy Jerry Antley of Cedar Hill Game Calls. Jerry, can't wait to hunt with you, Bo.
I'm ready to go.
Man, me too. Well, I tell you what, let's take off, guys. Thanks for having us. It's going to be an exciting morning.
Absolutely, we can't wait.
All right, well, let's go do it. Stick around. We're going to see what happens on Legends of the Outdoor TV.
5 a.m. can't come soon enough for folks like these. There's more than just a job to do, so they hit their knees. They sure take pride in everything they do. And there's no challenge that they won't work through. So they tirelessly keep going on. They work their fingers to the bone. They spend way too much time in the field and away from home. You can be sure they know what all this hard work is for. So now we honor you as legends, legends of the outdoors.
Hey guys, I'm here in the great state of Missouri with my friends from Blue Bend Outdoors, and we're going to duck hunt tomorrow. So Aaron, tell us a little bit more about what exactly we'll be doing.
Yeah, so tomorrow we're going to be hunting kind of a willow pond. It's only about a ½ acre big. These ducks are on a nocturnal pattern right now, so they're hitting loafing areas during the day and not really feeding as much like they normally do during the day. So we're going to go to this pond and catch them coming back to loaf and relax.
You said you guys farm cotton and peanuts?
Yes, sir, that's correct.
Man, I tell you what, we thank you for farming. You know, without our farmers, we'd all starve to death, and you guys do a great job. How many acres do you farm here in Missouri?
We farm about 6,000 acres here in the Boot Hill.
Wow. Well, no wonder you guys have got such great duck hunting places.
Agriculture and hunting go hand in hand. So.
Absolutely. Well, when Abby told me about y'all's place and, of course, your guide service, and I know you can't farm during duck season because it's wet and nasty and stuff, and that's when the ducks really fly, but we appreciate you having us down. And we've got two special guests that's going to be hunting with us tomorrow. Two of our Legends Outdoors Hall of Fame members, Mr. Ray I, which is sitting to the right of Abby, and Mr. Jerry Antley. Ray and Jerry both are nationally known turkey hunters and turkey callers. And they've come to duck hunt with us, though. You know, the neat thing about all of our Hall of Fame members is each and every one of them love to do really more than what they're noted for. You know, Brenda Valentine loves to fish. Harold Knight's probably one of the best bass fishermen I ever met. And I know that David Hale is a great deer hunter and duck hunter and goose hunter as well as turkey hunter. So there's so much that these guys like to do, but we really appreciate you guys taking us. And this will be the second time that we've gotten to hunt with you guys. And I'm excited about it. I'm looking forward to it, Abby.
Hey guys, stay tuned for more duck hunting tomorrow in Sykeston, Missouri.
good.
We got 4 or 5.
A nice shot. I shot her dead duck.
You did.
I did.
Hey Abby, I want to tell you about a really neat contest that we're running on Legends of the Outdoors TV for our sponsor, Hybrid Lights. Anyone that's watching our show after episode 6 can go on hybridlight.com and say, I seen the light or I found the light. Every episode, we're going to have a hybrid light somewhere in that episode. And when you see it, you click on hybridlight.com and tell them that you've seen the light and where you seen it at. And that will automatically put you in for a contest where one winner will win a great box full of hybrid light products.
Wow, whoever wins is lucky.
They are lucky, and I tell you what, this is some of the neat products. You can charge your phone with these.
Wow.
They charge, most of their products charged by solar or through plugging them into the wall through a USB port or just a straight plug. So hybridlights.com, click on it and find out all about the Legends of the Outdoors TV. I found the light.
Tired of pushing that old lawnmower? Don't go another season without the equipment you need to do the jobs that are important to you. At Sheffield Financial, we specialize in helping our customers get what they need. The easy application and fast approval process makes financing your outdoor power equipment easy. Don't go another season without the equipment you need. Check out SheffieldFinancial.com today.
This segment is brought to you in part by Mossy Oak. No one knows hunters like Mossy Oak. Visit mossyoak.com. And Frog Togs. Breathable, affordable, and lightweight. Visit frogtogs.com.
I signed my name on a dotted line and it was good, good, good. The cows got milked at supper time and it was good, good, good. The moon twinkled high in the southern sky and it was good, good, good. Now the honeymoon's over, it just up and died, but it was good, good, good. All the good times and the bad.
Hey folks, we're back again, Legends of the Outdoors TV. We're here with a really great friend and Legends of the Outdoors Hall of Fame member, Jerry Antley. Jerry, man, you've been in the business a long time. You've been a turkey hunter. You was on the NWTF board of directors for many, many years. Tell us a little bit about how you got started in the call industry.
Well, that's not hard for me to do because I love it. And that's why I got started. When I first turkey hunted in the early 70s, I loved it so much, I couldn't forget about turkeys 10 months out of the year. So I looked for what I could do to be involved with turkeys all the time. And I ended up supporting the National Wild Turkey Federation. I ended up running for a state chapter, started local chapters. Then I served on the National Board of Directors. In 1981, I started Cedar Hill Game Calls and started making turkey calls.
Well, speaking of Cedar Hill game calls, you've got some of the calls, and as I said, we duck hunted this morning. We had a great hunt. Abby got her first duck this morning, so congratulations, Abby. And I know it's in her blood now, but you know, you're talking about turkey calls. You've got some of your favorite turkey calls that's made by Cedar Hill Game Calls, and I want you to tell us a little bit about each one of them, just a couple of things about each one of them.
Well, this one, you might have a little to do with it. After I met you in 2015 and was nominated to the Legends of the Outdoors, we got to be friends, and I thought about starting a signature series, and I talked with you about it, and this is the first call that we came up with from that, and it's a very, very good call. Then we went to a duck call. We did a signature series with you on our double reed duck call.
Well, they're both great calls, and I'm very proud to be associated with Cedar Hill Game Calls. And you've also got some other calls here. Now, this little call right here, I know you're very proud of.
This is the call we started with, our very first call. And to this day, I tell people all the time, if I could only take one turkey call in the woods with me turkey hunting, this is the call I would take.
And what's that called?
That's the little scratch box.
A little scratch box. Well, you've also got, I know you make diaphragm calls, and you've got the super aluminum.
Super double aluminum, super
aluminum.
double slate, super double glass, and we've got
You've also got a
tube
couple.
call. We've got 13 different diaphragms and a full line of turkey calls.
Well, you've also got deer grunt calls, and then you also make lanyards and cord with your camo cord company.
Yes, we bought Camo Cord in 2002, and we do single, double, triple, quad lanyards, pull-up rope, different things. We've got 20-something braiding machines, so that's goes hand in hand with the game call business, and we make most of the lanyards for other game call companies as well.
Right. We know a lot of times people don't realize that, you know, one company makes a lot of different products. And you guys do, just like a lot of other companies have. In order to survive, you got to have more on the shelf than just one or two. And y'all have a fine array of calls, and I'm proud to be a part of it. I'm also proud to call you my friend, and proud to have you as a Legends of the Outdoors Hall of Fame member. Abby, I'll tell you, getting to share time with this gentleman is an honor for me, and I know for you too.
Yeah, I've heard lots of stories about you from my grandfather. No, he's a good friend, and that means a lot.
We're going to go hunting again tomorrow. Can't wait to share another day with Mr. Jerry Antley and learn more about his career in the outdoors. Jerry, thanks for joining us here on Legends of the Outdoors. Folks, come on back after these messages, and we'll be right back. Hope you'll stick with us. Hey folks, I want to tell you about a brand new reel and gun oil created by my friend Jeff Milam called 80 Below. Jeff, tell me a little bit about the product.
80 Below is a product that's built to really withstand Mother Nature. Anything it throws at it, minus 80 degrees on the cold side and up to 465 high side. Really, if you like to hunt cold weather or fish in cold weather, it's an excellent product.
80 Below gun and reel oil. You got to have this if you hunt and fish.
This segment is brought to you in part by B&M Poles, the leading crappie pole in the world. Visit bnmpoles.com. And Vortex Optics. Life happens, which is why Vortex products come with an unlimited lifetime warranty. Visit vortexoptics.com. Guys, thanks for having us this week. We're really excited to go duck hunting. Tell us a little bit more about y'all's day-to-day operations.
So we started guiding. We're in the ag field, so we are slower in the winter, do meetings and stuff, and we were hunting just about every day anyways, and taking a bunch of random people. And one day we were just like, well, why don't we start making a little money off this and pay for our gas and shells and stuff. So we're fortunate enough to be, like I said, in the ag field, so we got a lot of connections on private ground, agriculture fields, flooded sloughs that we get access to and permission on, and that's where we do most of our hunting, and that's why we started this whole deal.
How many acres do you think y'all manage?
Oh man, it's really like I said, we just have access over. I work for a company that a guy owns thousands of acres, and we got access on all that, and it's just wherever the ducks are, really. I can't really put a number on it because we move around so much, but Hunter's family owns some private ground that we get lucky enough to hunt on, and we have a little hunting club started that we have some ground on, and it's just, like I said, we just follow the ducks around and go from there.
Well, me and Gary are excited to be here this week. And
Absolutely. Do y'all foresee building a lodge anytime in the near future, or is that kind of down the road?
It's in the dream plans, no doubt.
Yeah, for sure. We actually it was in the works to build a lodge this past season, actually, and then the lumber prices and COVID shot up and everything, so we decided to hold off for now, but it's definitely in the future for sure.
Well, great. Well, like Abby said, we appreciate y'all letting us come hunt with you. You know, I started out guiding when I was about you guys' age, and built a very nice career out of it, and that's what got me to where I'm at today. You'll meet some of the most wonderful people, and you'll meet folks from all walks of life, you know, that'll come and hunt and fish with you, and you'll become friends with them. You'll become friends with their family. You know, you'll know their kids and even their grandkids later on down the road, and it's just a great way to make a living.
Are y'all's clients usually local or far away, or how does that work?
Oh, it's all over. We've had guys, actually a big portion of our clientele is from Indiana, believe it or not. I don't know why that is, but.
Had Georgia.
Yeah, we've had Georgia, Alabama,
Mississippi.
I mean, even guys from New York and stuff.
We've had a few locals here and there, but mainly out of staters.
Yeah, I know this area is known for duck hunting, so.
Oh yeah, pretty much everybody here duck hunts already on their own, so we mainly get out of state people.
Well, great. Well, guys, stick around as we hunt with these guys here in southeastern Missouri on Legends of the Outdoors TV. Hey folks, I want to introduce you to a brand new product created by my friend Steve Mosley. Steve, BioProGreen was created by you. Tell us a little bit about what it does and why.
BioProGreen is made from a specialized group of products that helps enhance your food plot. It increases the protein, it increases the biomass, and it will help draw wildlife to your food plot.
BioProGreen will enhance your food plots and help bring wildlife to your properties.
This segment is brought to you in part by Paris Henry County Chamber of Commerce. For more information, visit paristnchamber.com. And Mossberg. Safety and safe firearm handling is everyone's responsibility. Visit mossberg.com.
Hey folks, welcome to this segment of Legends of the Outdoors TV. I tell you, I'm with some folks that I really admire. I've known these people most of their lives and most of my life. You know, when you duck hunt, you become friends with a lot of great people. we're sitting in Final Flight Outfitters in Union City, Tennessee, the hometown of Kelly and John Ed and Tripp, and of course Mr. Powers, and now Kelly's son Kip. And these guys have got a legacy and a tradition that they've started here at Final Flight. Kelly Powers, man, we've been buddies for a long, long time. Mr. Powers, great to have you. And Kip, man, I can't wait to turkey hunt with you. I tell you what I want to do right now, though. I'm going to ask your dad some questions about how he got started in goose hunting and goose calling, because I judged the Winchester World one time, and this young man, he's about 18, 19, 20 years old, and won it against Tim Grounds and Jeff Foyles and a lot of other great callers. So, Kelly, how did you get started in goose calling?
Goodness, when I was young, I was fascinated about the physics of a duck and goose call. So I would literally take them apart, put them back together, tune them and all that. And that kind of started, I guess you could say, a career, my fascination in calling. And when I was a senior in high school, I wanted to become involved in the industry somehow. And the crazy I always call it the crazy redneck idea that I had of entering calling competitions, that maybe if I could win one day and it could help cement a resume to where I could go to different outdoor companies or events, and it would help, look good on paper, and I could get a job in the outdoor industry. And I mentioned that to my parents back when I was a senior in high school, and they thought I was crazy. That was in '97. Went to the World in '98. I think I come in probably somewhere toward the last, in the bottom 5, I can say. Wasn't going to go back, but I did change some things in a lot of the routine I was doing. And then that summer I started winning a lot of contests. But I kept on going from there, and I don't know, it was a hobby that did turn into an occupation.
It's been great watching your family grow. And, I even take a little pride in knowing that Kelly and I have been friends for so long. I helped him and Mike McLemore get on Triton's pro team one time. You wasn't like 19, 20 years
No,
old.
it wasn't. That's what I'll say. That was '97.
Yeah, Earl Brents was kind enough to have all 3 of us on his duck hunting pro staff, and back when he made camouflage aluminum boats. But before we turn off the cameras and leave Final Flight Outfitters, I have an announcement to make. I'd like to announce to Kelly Powers that this year in 2022, he'll be going into the Legends Outdoors National Hall of Fame. So congratulations,
Thank
Kelly.
You.
And August 20th at Bass Pro Shops at the Johnny and Jenny Morse Convention Center, you'll be inducted into the Legends Outdoors Hall of Fame.
That's cool.
I hope you and your family will all come, and of course we'd like to also honor your 2 brothers being there by your side if they possibly can be. So
thank you.
It's an honor to call you a friend, and an honor to have you on the Legends of the Outdoors television show today. Folks, come on back as we share just a little bit more time with the Powers family and Final Flight Outfitters here in Union City, Tennessee. Abby, I know you had a question or some questions you wanted to ask Kelly. I mean, not many times that you get to stand in the room with a world champion duck or goose or turkey caller. So I'm going to turn it over to you and let you talk to Kelly.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you what advice you give to somebody that's new to goose calling. I just went last week goose hunting for the first time, and I was just so fascinated with the calling. That was more fun to me than even pulling the trigger.
So one of the things is number one, it's try not to overthink it. I mean, a duck or goose call is a musical instrument, just like a trombone, a trumpet, flute, whatever. It's the same thing. The only difference is whether, piano, guitar, trumpet, all that, there's a standardization of sheet music. There's a standardization of notes to where people can be trained and read. In game calling, there really isn't. It just hasn't evolved there. So with that said, some of the basic notes that you get into in goose calling, and I teach this whether it's an adult or kid, best thing I can do, turn the call around backwards. If I do that around this is the way it sounds. You hear that popping sound? Okay, that is the tongue hitting the roof of your mouth right behind your front teeth. What that does, by turning the call around, if you can hear the air as it travels through the call, the brain can comprehend what's going on as it goes through there. If I turn it around and that reed starts vibrating, it makes the noise and it's a distraction. So you can't understand how the air travels through the call. When you can hear just the airflow and hear that popping sound, and I've done this with kids, with adults, they can take their call, turn their call around backwards, match the airflow as it travels. And then when they turn it around, they're doing the exact same note that we're doing.
Man, I tell you what, hey folks, I've learned 2 lessons here. I've learned some calling from Kelly. I've also learned that instead of me calling, I just need to carry Kelly Fires with me. So thank you, Kelly, for being on the show. Congratulations on your nomination for the Legends of the Outdoors. Folks, until next time, we hope you'll come and visit Final Flight Outfitters here in Union City, Tennessee. On behalf of the Pires family and Abby Jo and myself, we'll see you on the next episode.
Be sure they know what all this hard work is for. So now we honor you as legends of the outdoors.
This episode was brought to you in part by Hybrid Light. Durable, environmentally friendly, and guaranteed for life. Visit hybridlight.com. And Sheffield Financial, specialized equipment financing for work, play, and everything in between. Visit sheffieldfinancial.com.